The film opens with Gru and his 3 henchmen arriving at Gru's old school for villains, Lycée Pa Bon, for a celebration in honor of his old enemy, Maxime le Mal. Maxime leads the other villains in tormenting Gru, who is now considered a former villain by everyone. Principal Schlicht announces that Maxime has won this year's villain award. He rises to give his victory speech, telling everyone that he has enhanced himself by injecting himself with cockroach DNA to become stronger. Gru takes the opportunity to arrest him under orders from the Anti-Villain League. Maxime fights Gru, but other agents show up to apprehend Maxime, while the villain's girlfriend Valentina escapes. Maxime vows revenge on Gru. Gru returns home to Lucy, the girls Margot, Edith, and Agnes, and Gru and Lucy's new baby, Gru Jr. Jr. is not very fond of his father, but is attached to Lucy. Silas Ramsbottom shows up at the house to tell Gru that Maxime has escaped from prison and is out for revenge, and Gru's entire family is at risk. Silas relocates everyone and issues new Cunningham family IDs, but Agnes is sad to have to leave her beloved goat Lucky behind. Meanwhile, the Anti-Villain League takes the minions for a top-secret experiment. Maxime and Valentine reunite with their army of super-intelligent cockroaches. While Valentina navigates a large fishing vessel, Maxime begins to put his revenge plan into action, remembering how their feud began as teenagers. Maxime was going to perform a song for a talent show, but Gru sang it first and stole all the attention. Now Maxime plans to get revenge on Gru by kidnapping Jr. Gru tries to get his family to adjust to their new home and lifestyle in Mayflower Town. He tries to introduce himself to his snooty neighbor, Perry Prescott, while the neighbor's daughter, Poppy, seems to recognize Gru. He then goes to take Margot to school. At the Anti-Villain League headquarters, Silas forces 5 captured minions to undergo the League's experiment, which is to give them superpowers and turn them into mega minions. Each of them has unique abilities stretching, super strength, flight, laser vision, and rock powers, but as minions, they cannot control their powers and begin to wreak havoc. Edith and Agnes attend a karate lesson, while everyone else is out. The instructor makes Agnes feel awkward because she is uncomfortable giving her fake name and cannot give her real name. Edith retaliates by stepping on the instructor's toe and breaking it, which causes the other students to support Edith and she becomes popular. Lucy starts her new job as a hairdresser in a wealthy neighborhood. Her first client is a lady named Melora, who wants Lucy to dye her hair pink. Lucy accidentally mixes chemicals that cause Melora's hair to burn. In a panic, Lucy also starts a fire, giving her a chance to escape. Later that night, Gru finds Poppy, who reveals that she knows who he is, being an aspiring villain herself. She threatens to reveal his identity unless he helps her with a robbery, forcing him to comply with her demands. Gru brings Jr. and 2 minions to meet Poppy as they head to Paspon Lyceum to steal Lenny the honey badger, the school mascot. Upon arriving at the school, the minions leave Gru's bag of necessary tools in their hot air balloon, but Gru improvises with items from Jr.'s baby bag. Once inside, the gang bypasses security, but Jr. wakes Lenny up, and Gru accidentally tranquilizes himself while trying to catch the honey badger. After some confusion, Jr. calms Lenny down and they try to leave. Unfortunately, Principal Schlicht wakes up and chases Gru. They manage to escape, but Schlicht contacts Maxime and tells him where to find Gru, as Lenny has a tracking device on him. Lucy takes the girls to the supermarket, but sees Melora there. The attempt to get by unnoticed fails. Melora sees Lucy and tries to get revenge on her for damaging her hair and scalp. Lucy grabs the girls and manages to buy groceries, while Melora runs on foot until she gives up and cries. The Mega Minions are supposed to fight crime and help the citizens, but they end up causing more problems throughout the city and making people angry. Silas has no choice but to fire the Mega Minions and start considering them losers. Gru and Lucy later join Perry and his wife Patsy at the country club, while the girls stay home with Jr. Schlicht comes to the house to get Lenny, but her request to get Gru is enough for the girls to realize something is wrong. After Margot texts them, Gru and Lucy run home just as Schlicht uses her super wheelchair to attempt an attack. The family fights her off, and Lucy manages to briefly disable the wheelchair, but Maxime and Valentina arrive in time to kidnap Jr. while the family is distracted. Lucy is left to deal with Schlicht while Gru goes after Maxime with the help of Poppy in her mini-ship. The villain uses his tools to turn Jr. into a human roach hybrid and confront Gru. While trying to catch up with Gru on the ship, Valentina falls through the roof of the building due to the weight of the ship. Maxime tries to use Junior to finish off Gru for Goat, but his inner love for his father gets the better of him and allows Junior to help Gru defeat Maxime. The villain falls to the ground, hitting several objects along the way, while the mega minions arrive to help after Silas decided to send them to help Gru. While carrying Junior home, he finally calls Gru Daddy. Gru also thanks Poppy for her help. The family returns home. Dr. Nefario restores Junior to normal, and Agnes reunites with Lucky. Gru then says that he has one more thing to take care of. He goes to the anti-villain lead prison to visit Maxime and confess that Gru did steal his victory at the talent show, but he is there to make amends. Gru and Maxime then put on a performance of Everybody Wants to Rule the World, which is watched by all the previous villains: Vector, Mr. Perkins, El Macho, Scarlet and Herb Overkill, Balthazar Brat, Bell Bottom, Chuck Nunn, Sean the Claw, Stengens, and Stronghold, who join in the dancing.